Another required portion of setting up annotations is to have element templates in place that control the line work, the cells, the text that we're going to be creating with these levels. And if you remember in a prior training video for the WorkSpace porting from Select Series 4, we talked about how the element templates were required to be in the feature definitions DGN library for our features. We're going to continue on with that theme and look at the element templates that are delivered to us in the training and examples workspace, which we have a copy of that DGN library right here for the development purposes. We're going to look at copying some of the element templates from here over to the element template folder structure in our agency's XYZ DGN library. So let's go ahead and open up this file. And I'm going to proceed to manage the element templates, and I'm going to expand down, and you'll see the element templates from the agency. But then I'm going to expand down as to what is delivered, and you will see a very nice folder structure here for annotation that is organized quite well. And if we take a look at the categories here, we have the different setup for the labels that are going to be used. And again, these would be things that you would want to customize, obviously. We even have some transparency set, for example, for our minor grid lines. And then we have our cross-section text. So just kind of going through there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this entire folder structure. I'm going to copy that over to the element templates of that particular agency, and I'm going to paste. And then we will do a right-click and sort children to alphabetize. And so now we have a folder structure set up where all of our major categories are going to be in place. Now, you certainly would want to go in and set up the different levels that you would want, or if you like the levels that are used for the OpenRoads Designer workspace, you can copy those levels into the level library that that particular agency is using. And if you take a look here, all of the levels that were used in the delivered workspace start with the word draft for drafting. And so I'm going to open up that particular agency's DGN library, and I'm going to copy in those levels to use just for this demonstration purposes. Again, not a required workflow other than make sure that these levels are what you want them to be before you proceed to the next step with these element templates. So I'm going to open up the agency's level DGN library, select open. Then I'm going to open the level manager, and I'm going to copy in the levels that start with the word draft. So I'm going to go to levels, and I'm going to select import. And from the import process, we're going to select the delivered feature definitions Imperial DGNLib. And here we can, again, sort by name. And I'm just going to deselect by picking one. And I'm going to go down to everything that starts with the word draft, use my shift key and my mouse, and select those. And so I'll just scroll back up here, make sure nothing else is selected. And now I'm going to import those levels into this particular agency's DGN library. And so now that the element templates are in place and the levels are in place and the text styles are in place, we are ready to proceed to begin to work on creating our text favorites.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.